Hey guys, Ben here. Welcome back to another live stream. Today we are live with the DCTV show episode 122 in a very different location. I'm trying not to speak too loudly, so hopefully that's all right with you guys. But yeah, the microphone is not the same microphone as usual. The area is different. I don't know if it's like a little bit echoey, so I apologize if there's any changes. But yeah, we didn't live stream last Thursday. I was actually traveling I was going to travel like early the next day, and it just didn't work out. So we streamed earlier in the week last week. I believe it was Monday, and that was a really good stream. So shout out to those guys who joined on Monday, because that was, like I said, a really good stream. We did the giveaway winner. Nathan won the giveaway, so shout out to Nathan. That's going to be coming Nathan's way. Wasn't actually able to send it before I had to leave England, but once I'm back, I'm going to be sending it to Nathan. So shout out to Nathan for winning the giveaway. We'll be sure to do one again sometime soon, but slightly in a different format. We have to do it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into today's live stream topics. Please be sure to leave a like and a comment, of course, and send in comments throughout the stream, and also send in super chats. If you want to be featured on the live stream, we're going to be doing that throughout, as always. So for now, let's go ahead and get into today's main topic. So, okay, we've got Superman Lois topics that we're going to be talking about first, and then we're going to go into some other ones that we have written down. But first things first, shout out to Nathan, member of 20 Mums, plus a moderator on our channel. So welcome, Nathan. Nice to have you here. He says, hi, everyone. How are we all doing? Are we thinking someone might die in Superman Lois? And is it safe to assume it won't be Superman and Lois, right? So yeah, this is actually leading into my first topic. So at the Saturn Awards the other day, Bitzy Tulloch was there and she did an interview. And in that interview, she confirmed that there are going to be deaths. She didn't confirm how many deaths there's going to be, but she said deaths, as in plural, as in more than one. And she made it seem like it was a big deal and not just like random characters that have just like been introduced in the new season that are dying. She made it seem like there is actual big stakes. She actually mentioned that the stakes are really high this season, and it's a lot more than you would think, because there's 10 episodes this season. It's not like, I don't know, there's not a lot of time to go into so much, but basically, there is a very high chance that some of your favorite characters could be on the chopping block. So now, what could it be? Could it be someone like a John Henry Irons, who is always out in the field? Could it be someone like Lana Lang, who is not necessarily out in the field, but she's involved somewhat? Could it be a Sarah? I don't think it's going to be Sarah or Jordan or any of the kids, to be honest. I think it could be John Henry Irons. He's definitely up there just because he's so involved in the field. They're not going to kill Natalie. Like, yeah, that's an option because she sometimes goes into the field. They're not going to kill Superboy. I don't think they're going to do a Death of Superman arc. So, and that is because there's not enough time this season anyway. Could it be Chrissy? She's not involved in the field work, really. So, the one that pops to my mind is obviously Superman, but I don't think they're going to do Superman and him dying, because there's not enough time to just throw Tyler away. We got to have Tyler in every episode, really. So for me, I guess the main one that sticks out is, I guess it could be General Lane, but also I think, as I said, John Henry Irons is probably up there. So shout out to Nathan, member of the channel, and that actually got us started with our first topic. So yeah, in this interview, she basically said that this season is going to be epic. She described it as epic. So in that way, he was. Paigey was talking about this today. Okay, that's cool. I made a video yesterday, so go check that out after this live stream if you haven't watched it yet. But yeah, so sorry, I'm just getting sidetracked reading the comments. But she described it as epic. She described this whole season, and so you can presume they're going to hold on to some of those action scenes. Like, yes, it's obviously going to be scaled back in terms of what's going on because of the budget cuts. Like, they can't do as much action just like sustained throughout. So, I think they're gonna just like keep it at the same quality. But I think what's gonna happen is, when you get to the action scenes, it's just going to be like shorter and less frequent. Even though the action scenes weren't that frequent in like past seasons, but like we got like one an episode at least. Sometimes Superman wasn't even in the episode, like in his suit. I believe it was just some episodes with Clark. So yeah, I think they're gonna keep it up. They're gonna obviously go in on the drama because with the budget cuts, they've got to find a way to make things work. But obviously, you got to keep those high stakes. It's the final season. Lex Luthor is the main villain, and there is a lot that they can do and explore in this season. And as she described it as epic, you can presume there's going to be a fair amount of action in this season, or at least maybe not to start the season, but then maybe it's going to like kind of build up, and you get more action scenes towards the end of the season. What do you guys think? Let me know in the live chat. I'm going to go through now and have a look at what some of you guys are saying. Eric is saying the final episode 10. Yeah, I mean, that's likely, but I think it could happen before for sure. I think there is going to be death on the show. That's what Lois said. Yeah. No, that's literally what we were just talking about. Yeah, that's true. She did say that, but she didn't confirm who it is or if it's anyone specifically big for the show. Okay. Hey Tina, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we started this stream a bit earlier than normal, so hopefully you guys are tuned in. I'm 1 hour ahead right now than usual, so I just thought let's start a bit early and let's get going with this. But yeah, so I don't really have too much more to say in regards to the Superman Lois deaths in season 4, but Bitsy has confirmed there's going to be multiple deaths. She didn't say if it's like big or not, but she implied that the stakes are high and the deaths could be the main characters. Like, probably not Superman and Lois, as we said, but it could be John Henry, it could be General Lane or someone like that. Welcome, Alejandro. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for joining. I want to remind you guys, you can send in super chats throughout the live stream, and we'll be sure to pop them up on the stream, and I'll be sure to answer them straight away. So shout out to Tina, and shout out to everyone that is here watching and commenting along as we, chat through these topics. Okay, and I hope my live stream quality is okay. I'm actually live streaming off of my phone's internet, like off of 4G, because the Wi-Fi here is non-existent. Like, it's so bad. So yeah, you're just gonna have to bear with me. It's not gonna be an hour-long stream today, guys. Just to let you know, probably gonna be about 35 minutes or so to 40 minutes because, as I said, the internet is not strong. So I'm just gonna keep it short but sweet, get to the point with you guys, and hopefully you guys are okay with that. But I should have good internet next week when I am. Wait, where am I in 1 week's time? 1 week's time, I'm going to be in Germany, and so I will have good internet. So don't worry, guys. Okay, let's talk about Superman Lois again, because we got some big confirmations over the last week. I've made videos on them. Go check out my recent Superman Lois videos. We've got so many confirmations about different cast members returning to the show, and that's obviously super exciting. Like, that's been a big question since the big announcement that all of these people would be leaving the show. Like, they would be guest stars and not series regulars. And so now we have official confirmation of characters appearing in episode 2, episode 3. I believe they're starting filming episode 3 right now. And so we're going to get into that in just a second. I'm just going to share the live stream. And whilst you're watching the live stream, please be sure to send in any super chats, as I said, but also leave a like on the video, leave a like on this live stream as we go along, and let's get those likes up. So that would be really good. Okay, live streaming right now. Okay, I just posted that on my community tab, so if anyone else didn't see that the live is going on, they can see it. Anyway, let's get into the topic. So we got confirmation via photos on Instagram and various platforms that World Parks is back in Vancouver. So if you missed my video, I believe it was 2 days ago, you wouldn't have known, but World Parks, who plays John Henry Irons, is back for episode 3. That is the timeline, because we believe episode 3 is starting. He only just came back to Vancouver a couple of days ago. And yeah, he's been pictured in Vancouver with some of the crew members of Superman and Lois. So he is there prepping for this new season, for his return. Don't expect him in episode 2. There's a chance he could appear in the last portion of the episode, maybe. But I'm going to say he's probably going to be in episode 3. And we know that Taylor Buck is also back. We talked about that on a video as well. So Taylor plays Natalie on the show. So as I said in a past video, it makes no sense if they were to get Taylor back, who plays Natalie, and not get Wall, who plays John Henry Irons, back. Like, what would be the point in that? Like, their storyline is just so intertwined that it just makes complete sense. So I was expecting to hear he would be in Vancouver, and he is. So, it was just a matter of waiting for the right person to post that he was there. But yeah, we got confirmation. So I'm expecting both of those characters to appear in episode 3 of season 4. That's exciting. We don't have to wait long to see them. But in regards to some other characters returning, I don't know if they're in episode 2 or 3, but it's implied this character, General Lane, played by Dylan Walsh, the actor, could be in episode 2 and also maybe episode 3, or it could be episode 1 and 2. I'm not sure. But basically, it seemed like he filmed one of his last scenes for Superman and Lois. That's just the way the Instagram post seemed that his wife actually took. She's pretty active. And she also confirmed that he's only in 2 episodes this season. That's what he's contracted to do and return as. And I mean, it could be done and dusted in the first couple of episodes. I mean, that's not something that I was expecting, to be honest, but we'll have to wait and see, because I've been expecting, okay, you see them once early in the season, you see them once towards the end of the season. Like, that kind of makes sense to me. But if they want to kind of wrap up their stories neatly and straight away, like with 2 back-to-back episodes, fair enough. Like, if that's what's going to work, that's what's going to work at the end of the day. So yeah, I don't mind what they do. Like, I have trust in them, because Superman and Lois is a really good show. And yeah, I just think I'm looking forward to seeing them return. So, in whatever manner they return, like, I want to be pretty happy, I feel like. But yeah, what do you guys think of this? Let me know in the live chat. Tell me, what do you think of the return of Dylan Walsh and Will Parks and Taylor Buck to Vancouver? So that is John Henry Irons, Natalie, and General Lane. So now, with General Lane being confirmed to only be in 2 episodes, my question to you guys is, do you think all the other returning characters, those actors who play them, are they going to show up in 2 episodes only, like for all of those characters? Or are they going to have special deals where, like, maybe someone a bit more important, like Sarah, or maybe John Henry, could they appear in 3 episodes? I think it's likely. I think 2 episodes is fine for General Lane. 1 episode is fine for Chrissy. 1 or 2 episodes for Kyle is fine. 2 episodes for Lana is fine. But I think for maybe Natalie, for General Lane, and for Sarah, I think 3 episodes is more reasonable, because I think too short for those characters. Yeah, it definitely will, Alejandro. It would depend on character and the story. Just wondering if Tyler is going to be having a new suit. I don't think so. This is the last season. They haven't had too much time. Well, I guess they have because of the strikes, but sorry, guys. Nothing really went on behind the scenes. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to get a new suit. Alejandro would be fine if Sarah only had one episode. Fair enough. I feel like some of us disagree on Sarah. Like, I think she's a pretty important character. I like Sarah. So I would like to see her in like 2-3 episodes, to be honest. But I can understand she could be wrapped up in 1 or 2 episodes. Yeah, I think the only new suit, you're right, is probably going to be Jordan. It's probably going to be a Superboy suit. And yes, that's true, Nathan. I can feel another one coming. We had to actually wake up at 5:30 to take a train this morning. So you guys can understand why I'm maybe yawning a bit in this live stream. Okay. So the only person, actually, and I think this is important, who has not been pictured to be back yet, and hasn't been officially confirmed, so I don't know when she's going to show up or if she's going to show up, is none other than Chrissy Beppo. She is not back yet, but all the other ex-series regulars like General Lane, like Natalie, like Sarah, like Lana, like Kyle, they've all been pictured in Vancouver shooting or at least preparing for the new episode of Superman Lois. So are we going to get like one episode of Chrissy or none? Like, I feel we're going to get one, but I think it was a little bit telling that she was at the Saturn Awards just because it's based in LA. I presume the actor who plays Chrissy is living in LA right now. And so, I mean, I guess if she's local to LA, like it makes sense that she was at that awards show and representing Superman Lois, which was nice to see. It was nice to see Bitsy there, not alone. The actress who plays Sarah was there, and Chrissy was there. I don't know if Sarah's done with her episodes. I don't know if Indy is done with them. But maybe she's just flying back and wanted to be there to support Superman Lois, considering it'll be like the last time they can pick up a trophy like that. Well, maybe next year will be the last one. But yeah, she was at the Saturn Awards, and so I think she was just around and yeah, just probably somewhere in LA, and she was like, yeah, thanks for the invite, let me show up. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that. That's crazy. Sorry for the second yawn, guys. We will see their wedding in the season, potentially. I don't know. Maybe that's the only episode we see Chrissy and Kyle. Like, I think we need to see Kyle with Lana and Sarah. So I think Kyle will be in at least 2 episodes. But yeah, if you get a wedding, if you want to wrap up that story, you have to see Chrissy and you have to see Kyle. And I just don't see Chrissy coming back really, apart from, something like that. Okay. We're about 20 minutes. So I want to remind you guys, please be sure to send in any super chats. As I said earlier, this live stream is not going to be as long. So if you want to support the channel by sending in super chats, please be sure to send them in now, because as I said, this is going to be heading towards the end of the live stream, last 10-15 minutes or so, because as I said, I'm tired and it's very late. Well, it's getting late and I woke up really early. But anyway, enough complaining. Let's continue. So welcome, Cal. I see Cal is here. Young Hulk is here. Welcome. Yeah, and she's also pregnant in the show. So yeah, that could definitely, boost up the idea that is your number 3, guys, that we're going to get a Chrissy and Kyle wedding in this season. But yeah, so do you guys have any other Superman Lois topics? Let me know. I'm just going to have a look through the chat before we move on to something different. No, I haven't seen the new Kyla show, but I know she was at the Saturn Awards. She gave some advice for the new person playing Supergirl. Could be, and maybe just like Barry and Iris. What more they can do? I think they can just do a goodbye, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing too much that they need to do with Kyle. I guess maybe the wedding. Not too much with Lana, to be honest. I think Sarah probably has the most to do, if I'm being completely honest, because of her connection with Jordan. So I expect Sarah to be in at least 2 to 3 episodes. Man, I'm on like a yawn fest here, guys. I'm hanging on by a thread. But yeah, welcome to everyone that's joining, by the way. Sorry if you just caught me like literally joining in and I'm just like being pure tiredness. I'm sorry. Welcome, Real Horus Deity. Welcome, Stuart. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if any of you guys haven't seen any recent videos, go check out the videos. They're up on the channel. We've uploaded pretty much daily in the last like 4 days. So yeah, go check out anything that's up. Hey, Fabian. Yeah, okay. So I wanted to talk about something different, and this was, something great, I think. So 4 days ago, it was 5 days ago, it was February 3rd, 2024. Now, what is February 3rd, 2024? We talked about this in a video, and that is a special day for The Flash because obviously it was the day that Flash went to the future. He met the future Flash. It was in season 3. It was in the episode titled The Once and Future Flash. It was a great episode. I'm actually going to rewatch it probably in the next couple of days, probably on the flight back, because I downloaded that episode after February 3rd because it just gave me, flashbacks. And I was like, oh, I got to rewatch that episode. And luckily they have it on Netflix here, which is really good. But yeah, so Grant Gustin celebrated February 3rd, 2024 in a great way. Thought it was really fun. Thought, let's bring it up because, it was super nice. He basically posted this video that showcased him holding a newspaper literally in his hand. And he was like, basically had the audio from the Flash show. And, it showed the date on the newspaper and he's in New York in the setting. I thought it was actually quite good marketing from the theater company because you can see the Broadway show that he's in behind. And, it was very well played in terms of like good advertisement for them. But it also was great for us fans of the show because a lot of us remembered the date. Like, to be honest, I forgot it's February 3rd specifically, but I knew, of course, it was 2024. So, it was just a matter of time until we got to that day. And we hit that day. And I love that he kind of celebrated the day with this cool recreation video of him holding the 2024 newspaper and having the Flash audio over it. Thought it was really fun. Cal says, I really like what Grant did. Yeah. Alejandro says, yeah, great marketing. Yeah, it was really good marketing. I thought it was quite smart. Whoever came up with it. Oh. Yeah, me too. Cal, can't wait to see it back. Okay, one sec. Stay awake. But yeah, what do you guys think of this? Let me know in the comments. It was definitely a great video and a great moment for us Flash fans. As I said, I made it like a mini video. I had multiple topics to talk about. So like half of the video is talking about that. So go check out that. And the last thing I want to talk about is in regards to 3 p.m. where you live and you're falling asleep. That's pretty great. I mean, you must have went to bed really late, Alejandro. Yeah, where I am, it's 11 p.m. So 1 hour from midnight. I guess I'm just like adjusting to this 1 hour ahead time zone. I wanted to bring something up. I'm gonna bring it up on the stream. 1 second, guys. Okay, here we go. So we got some first look images at, obviously this is non-Arrowverse, however, it's heavily linked. So I think as Melissa Benoist fans, if you guys like Supergirl, I think it's fair enough to bring it up. Like, I want to talk about it. I'm going to watch the show when it comes out in March. So the HBO Max show, Girls on the Bus, has been confirmed to come out in March, so in just over a month's time. So really looking forward to it. Melissa's in it, and Greg Berlanti is producing the project, along with Sarah Schechter, who was one of the executive producers on Supergirl. So this is literally like all the Arrowverse crew making this, but it's a very, very different type of show. It's on HBO Max, and so those of you who are in America can watch this straight away. Don't know where it's coming out abroad. But yeah, we got some first look photos. Of course, all of us are going to watch it for Melissa because, you know, I want to see what she's doing beyond Supergirl. And, you know, just as a fan of her as an actor, I want to see what she's doing and, you know, how her career progresses. She also produced this project. So, you know, that definitely is a new step for her. I don't think she's actually been a proper producer on a TV show before. So yeah, we got Melissa here with one of the other main cast members. Apparently the show, even though it's about like the 2016 presidential election in America, following like Hillary Clinton and everything that went on there, apparently Melissa plays a reporter, but it's not all serious. Apparently it's quite funny. Like you can see in this scene, they're all dancing, having fun. Apparently Melissa's really funny in the show. And also, Greg Berlanti has been credited with coming up with the idea of giving Melissa the role and trying to get her involved. If you guys remember, this show was actually supposed to come out on the CW, but then the CW, I guess, like passed on it or something, or, you know, they handed it back. And then I think it was at Netflix, somewhere else, and then it came to HBO Max. So it's been all over the place, but it's finally coming. And they filmed it a while ago now, so I'm just happy to see that, you know, we're getting some good first looks. I really like this actor, Carla Gugino. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she's an American actor, and she was in The Haunting of Hill House, which I really love. She's in a lot of Mike Flanagan projects. Mike Flanagan's the director of The Haunting of Hill House, the Netflix TV show. She's a really good actor, so looking forward to seeing her alongside Melissa. So yeah, some nice photos of them being reporters, you know, always on their phone, going to press events. I can relate. But yeah, so here is the final photo of Melissa in a hotel room, working on, you know, the campaign and being a reporter. So yeah, really looking forward to all of this. It's very relatable to me, you know, going to different places and being a reporter, writing, always on your laptop. But yeah, I'm going to be in Berlin next week. I think I've told you guys that. I'm going to be pretty busy, so I'll try and fit in the live stream and try and get everything you know, organized in terms of uploading videos every day. If you have any interesting topics, please be sure to send them in. I'll be sure to make them because, yeah, we're just dealing with what we're being given. I have not dyed my hair. This is my normal hair. I've never dyed my hair. But shout out to Danny for being a member for 12 months. Really appreciate it. If any of you want to send in any final super chats, please be sure to send them in now, because we are going to end the stream in a minute. But as I said, yeah, going to be in Germany next week. So, you know, hopefully I can get everything sorted in terms of making videos, posting them on time. But yeah, go check out any recent video in case you missed any over the last week. I've been making it whilst I've been away. 2 separate trips, but it's exciting. This is more of a family trip. Thanks, Eric. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. I don't think you're going to see this anytime soon, sadly, Fabian. I think that she is very unlikely to come back for Superman Lois, and I don't think she's going to return in like the DCU or something. It would have to be quite a long way down the line. I just don't see it happening, if I'm being completely honest, and that's a shame, I think, because I love Melissa Supergirl. I think she's amazing. Shout out to Cal for sending in the second super chat of the live stream. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the 99 cents. Yeah. So as I said, this pretty much does it. If you guys have anything else you want to talk about, please be sure to send them in now. No problem. Thank you very much. IMO. If they bring Supergirl back on Superman and Lois, it won't be Melissa. Yeah, they just don't have much time. But yeah, it could be like a completely different version of Supergirl, because they're trying to detach themselves from the Arrowverse, which I think is stupid, to be honest. But that's just how they kind of wanted to deal with everything, I guess, in the end. And this is all because before, I think they announced this all back in season 2 before all these Arrowverse shows were being cancelled. I think if it happened at the same time, I think Superman and Lois would have stayed more linked. Yeah, maybe. I think they will do another Flash film down the line, but it's going to be a while. So, don't expect a new Flash film like anytime in the next 5 years. It's going to be more like 5 to 10 years. It just depends how they want to build the DCU, I guess. But yeah, that pretty much does it for this live stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks to everyone who tuned in, and for those of you who supported throughout the live stream. Sorry, Deck. Yeah, I'm literally dead. I'm so tired. I would stay on and let you join in, Deck, but I've yawned 5 times in this live stream already, and yeah. I think I'm gonna go off because I woke up at 5:30 this morning and I'm so dead. That's why I want to start stream early. But thanks for joining, Deck. I'm sorry. Let's try and organize next week. For those of you guys who don't know, Deck is DC Central in the chat. He joins us for most live streams. He was gonna join, but I said, "Oh, can we start earlier?" Couldn't make it, and so it's just just me today because I'm so tired today. So I gotta get some rest, and then as I said, keep trying to upload videos, and we'll come and tune in. Sorry, and you guys can come and tune in next week for another live stream, and hopefully we can sort out the schedule. I think I'll be fine to stay up later next week. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the live stream. I really appreciate it if you could do that. Just to get the likes up, it's always a good thing to do. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Go check out my recent videos, guys. Go check them out if you missed them. See you guys later. Goodbye.